So in today's mod review video, we're going to go over the Blackpool SUPERLITE modded car, and we're going to just see what it has to offer. Let's get in the video. So to start off, as you can see here, we have the original version, which is 68 to 82. These are the power numbers and everything and so forth. And you get a couple different versions of the car. Different engine options, I'm sure. Yep, there's different horsepower and torque numbers. And you got like these models right here that are a little bit more slimmer than these ones, it looks like, or more race oriented, I guess, hence the name sport. Then we have something like this, basically a sprinter. Then as you go down, they got a couple different versions. They got the off-road version. We're gonna have to go over that because that's pretty cool. Then you got stuff like the street tune model. You got a V8 swap here, that looks pretty neat. Then you got like your hill climb. So, we're going to go off of what the game already offers first, which is this bad boy. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a walk around. That's insane. Just to put into perspective how small this thing is, this is... Oh my god, what the fuck? I don't think I could show you guys this. Anyways, we're going to see if we can actually do anything with the vehicle. So we can unlock the hood, it looks like. Can we open the hood? Maybe it's on this side. Wait a minute. How does that work? We just pick it up? Oh, we can. Well, we're just gonna flop that around. Look at that bad boy. Is it turboed? No, it's not turboed. So it has a cool little intake breather on this side. And the exhaust is on this side out of a straight dump. Well, not really a dump, more or less just a straight pipe. And this is a Ibishu motor twin cam. Beautiful. Doesn't have the Neo line, whatever the heck battery though. If you've seen my other videos, you would know what I'm talking about. The Nero line, I can't even remember. Then we'll take a look at the front here. It looks like a bug of some sort. We have two little strut setups here. Your steering and everything components. Your turn signals are with the headlight. Got your aftermarket rims. And then, as you can look in the back, for some reason we have a white light here and a red light here. Maybe this is a European thing. I don't know. Obviously, because the plate. This being white and this being red, I have no clue what that is. I'm assuming this is where you put your fuel. And as you can tell, it has a pretty nice interior, being that it's race-oriented. But it is also right-hand drive, which is kind of odd. That's alright, though, because we're going to take a look at it. So let's go ahead and reset here. Let's see what the base model's like that it comes with. Okay, first impressions. I was not expecting that beautiful smooth sound. Oh, that is like music to the ear. I'm really surprised by that. It's so smooth. Alright, I don't know if this really comes across the video very good, but I wish you guys could understand the handling of this. I mean, that's why it's called a SUPERLITE, obviously, but turns on a dime, sounds amazing, and looks amazing. I mean, what more could you ask for? Let's see what the damage model is. Not too bad, not too bad. That was just the first little wreck, though. Let's try something a little bit more major here. Let's take it off of this ramp over here. Ooh, okay. Hood flies off instantly. Okay, that wasn't the hood. I don't know what flew off earlier. So, it looks like it actually has proper damage specs because everything deformed as it should. And obviously, it's not going to take too much damage because it's an exoskeleton, so it's pretty strong. Not exoskeleton, but you know what I mean. It's basically a tube frame, so it's going to be pretty strong. Plus, there's not as many parts on the vehicle. It's just a few, basically a shell on a frame. Ooh, nice. And we're on fire. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other models here. Alright, so we got the off-road version. This is basically just a little Baja buggy, it looks like. Hill handle's alright. Not quite as good, but man, I like the look of that. As you would need a snorkel. What would you need a snorkel for on this little thing? You're only two-wheel drive. You're not accomplishing much, but I like that little fact that they added that, so that's pretty neat. Got a little ram bar here, or a skid plate bar. And are the headlights different? No, they're the same, I think. And then we got those little NG lights, and then on the back, you can see the fender in the rear is completely shaped differently. But I like it. This whole mod is just properly done. Ooh. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the suspension handled that pretty well. Let's go take it off just a little bit of a jump, nothing too major. See if these wheels actually soak up the bump damage. Alright, nothing too major here. We'll take this light jump. Yeah, handled it pretty well. So if it can handle that well, I'd say it would handle just basic dirt tracks pretty well. You know what, we might even try that later on in the video. I'll take it to the figure 8 dirt track, how about that? But all around, I like this one. If you look at the interior, it is actually different because you don't get a steering wheel, apparently. I guess that's an option that they want you to choose. But we'll go ahead and look at a different version now. Alright, next up we got the drift model, which does have the drift steering, it looks like. Oh, and it seems like they turned up the engine. Not gonna lie, I'm terrible at driving in this game, but even I can kind of drift this. And that's saying a lot. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Obviously, we're not on a closed course, but if it's just, you know, messing around and whatnot, anybody can drift this. If I had the proper steering setup, this would probably be really fun. Obviously, it's so light, I mean, you could just toss this wherever you want. Sorry, I lost you there for a second. I was just getting focused. Man, I like this car a lot. I don't know if I've said that a million times already, but just letting you know. So it looks like every model you're going to choose, except for the base one, you're going to have to choose your engine, or your, not engine, your steering wheel option. Because, yeah, they don't give it to you. So pretty much it's like the base one, but it looks like the grill's a little bit different because you got that bottom splitter, or bottom grill. I don't know if that was there before, that little hole. And the exhaust is slightly different. I wonder if the engine is different since it's turned up. Oh, it's so light. So no, it's basically the same engine, just probably tuned. Last but not least, we're going to go over the Grandpa version, which I'm not going to lie, I really like. Let's actually take a look at this away from the vehicle. Okay, so our exhaust is actually flipped onto this side. Looks a little bit more eloquent with the, or elegant. What the hell was I trying to say? Because you got this little swooped up fender. And the exhaust, like I said, is on the other side. The interior is amazing. That's like a proper interior. Even the texture looks nice. I mean, it's kind of smoothed over, but you can kind of tell it's like supposed to be leather of some sort, or maybe a pleather. Then you got your shifter here. Your steering wheel's on the left side, and yeah, pretty much the same thing, just a little bit different. But your rear and fender coverage is definitely different, I think. Yeah, even the lights are not the same. You got your tire on the back and your tire rack to go with it. Wonder if anything under is different. No, not really. Is the engine even the same? Sounds a little bit different. No, it is a different engine. That's cool. Oh, that's neat. This thing actually shows all the moving parts. Like the fan and the crank. Wonderful. That looks a little bit more realistic than what was in it before, though, honestly. Get the breather over here. Yeah, that's cool. You can even see the engine mounts and whatnot. And the freeze plugs. Cool. Let's go ahead and drive the puppy. Go ahead and reset it here. Take her for a little spin. Okay, way more controllable. Probably because we're making less power. But honestly, still very nimble. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys can tell this now, but the rear end actually sets kind of low on this. So I wonder if that's what's helping making it controllable. Since your center of mass or whatever is more low to the ground. But very drivable. Let's see what the crashes are like with this thing, being that it's a little bit different. A little bit of slow-mo in here. Oh my god, I don't know. I was not expecting that. It looks like a little tractor. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Let's take it for a little spin over here and see if we can't hit a ramp. I was going to say at Mock Chicken, but this thing ain't going fast anytime soon. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay, it likes to definitely jump around a lot. Probably because it weighs nothing. Hey, it still drives though, even though it's really messed up. Alright, so as I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and take this on the figure 8 dirt track with the off-road model. I'll see you there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what this thing is all about. Right off the rip, we're just going to floor it. See what it can or can't do. Hitting 72 on the first jump. Nice. Okay, so it's about what I expected. It's actually soaking up all these little rough terrain bumps and whatnot pretty well. Very controllable. Nice! It can actually make the tabletops. Like, it can actually properly cross them. A lot of vehicles are too heavy or don't make enough power to do that. But also recovers from the jump nicely. Look at that. Buttery smooth. I have yet to find a vehicle that could do it that well. I don't know if you guys have been staying up to date on all my figure 8 videos, but this is probably the best one suited for this. Look at that. Even with a little bit of mess up, you could still recover nicely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's so cinematic. Let's get a little bit of first-person action on this. Uh-oh, what do we do? What happened to our engine? Well, it looks like we just killed the thing. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're coming up on 500 subscribers, so I can't wait to hit that number. I don't know what I'm going to do for video-wise on that, but we'll see what happens. Thank you all for viewing my content, and I hope you liked the video. If you do, leave a like. Think about leaving a comment or subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good evening.